Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Trigger Acid Darling. Thank you guys so much for clicking once again. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. And to all my OGs, you know the drill. Like this video, comment down below, let me know, gang. Now, on today's video, we are going to be touching on another part of the whole Idibia's brouhaha that we didn't cover. You understand? Those of you that missed the two videos I shot about the alleged arrest of Tuface Idibia, alleged domestic violence, and when they came out to disprove it and say, oh, it's a medical emergency, that's like floating on. And then I brought out the angle like, wait, oh, if it's medical emergency, because rumors have it that Ni Idibia is pregnant, hopefully she's okay. You understand? On that video, I was like, hope she's okay, hope everything is fine and all of that. But as with most of my content, most times I believe that when we move on with something, we should just stay, moving on and all of that. But people have now decided that on the flip side, they should focus their lights on Annie Macaulay and whatever she's posting and see it as some sort of response to what Ni Idibia was posting. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. First of all, I have to bring this disclaimer. Shout out to all my new darlings. The old gang, they know me. On this channel, I do not give advice. Everything I say is gist. Most recently, because I did a couple of videos, I think the Natasha video especially, I'm not on social media to be the voice of any other person. I have never come here to say that I am the John the Baptist of people. No. I don't report news and let you choose what you want to believe. No. The way I say it, I always have my own side. Unless in very few occasions where I do not have the full gist, I always say my side. I am very clear. So before somebody will come and say, Asi, are you biased towards this? Of course! Of course, there is no time. When I came from the first day, I said I'm a May supporter. There is no, I'm a supporter of truth and justice. I know they play those games. If I support this person, I will give my reasons. And if you support the flip person, I believe, give your reasons. I was in debate. I did politics. They argue with people for newspaper stand. I have time. I have points. So you cannot just use emotions and come and say things, okay? So as much as we want to say everything about this whole, their situation, even the Ni Idibia or the Annie, please let us also understand that not everybody will relate with our points. Amen? Good. Because me, I want to be relating with civil people, people that will be improving my IQ. So that if we're arguing like, okay, why did they say this? And let us extrapolate this. Let us, you know what in engineering maths is? Like, we have to, they give us the answer and we have to solve for the question. That level of manipulation of the mind, it's not easy. Anyways, let's go. Sidebar, recently, Ni Idibia posted on her social. She was like, is there anybody coming from Nigeria to the UK or anybody that even has visa that she wants to get something? And then people are like, hey, maybe it's pregnancy cravings. I don't know. Let me go and read from the person's page that wrote it, because it be like, say, I feel like most times when I tell my stories, I always make an effort. Guys, let me know your thoughts. I make an effort to crop the place I heard it from and read it verbatim. So somebody coming to write that maybe you're just, if you are carrying many allegedly stories. Of course, that's the purpose of this. Even CNN, Nasosa allegedly, TMZ, Nasosa allegedly. While they are waiting, everybody wants to break the news. When we now say, okay, new information reaching us states that, not be so. So I think she wrote on her snap, I think the name of the snap is Life of Natasha Igbenidium. She said, anyone coming to London from Nigeria or anyone that has a UK visa in Nigeria, please DM ASAP. Cutie Jules was now writing, Mrs. Idibia appeals to Nigerians to help her bring stuff from Nigeria to UK. She didn't say anything about stuff in this snap that I'm looking at. However, Cutie is saying, make on her help, our in-law is preggy and maybe she needs cravings or whatever. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So that is like what she has been posting. The reason we are doing this video is because most recently, Annie Macaulay has been posting some cryptic things. Understand that two truths can exist. The way things happen in relationships like this is like, maybe Sophia posts something and then people post like Chioma and David going on private jets, and somebody is thinking that maybe Chioma and David are posting it to pepper Sophia and all of. They will always draw, similarities or want to draw connections between the two. So I'm going to be reading some of the things. Most recently she had posted, this is the one that people feel is shade to Ni Dibia, because initially, I think on one of those occasions, after they came out to debunk the whole thing, Tuface introduced Ni Dibia in a club as my African queen. Okay, so Annie's kids sent her like a video. I think they were on a video call, but this from Stella. Oh. This was what Annie wrote. She said, "My girls, they said, Mama, we miss you so much. This is the closest we can get to feel you." And that hit me deep, so deep. Soon show. Basically, the girls took a picture with a pillow of her face on it, and somebody, and I think the person that customized the pillow wrote African Queen. This pillow is not a new pillow. This pillow has been since. In fact, as far as we were concerned, that African Queen is one person we know. Is just that's I get that a lot of people are African queens in their houses, but when you talk of African queen, anybody that wants to address anything for Annie always used African, and this is for many, 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 many years. Guys, let me know your thoughts. I do not feel that that was answering. And you know one thing about waiting in the call, Stella. Stella has some Ni Dibia links because she was the one that came out to break the story about Ni Dibia, talking of the relevance of the beads and about the drug allegations. So Stella went on to write, actress Annie Macaulay subtly reacts to ex Tuface, calling his new wife African Queen. This is a brilliant response to asserting that she's the original African queen, but it was not necessary to respond. Let's see what the other side comes up with as a response. Stella, this was not response. Let me just tell you the truth. This was not response. At this point, you're just instigating. Let's not lie. You're just instigating. Because prior to this, Stella had shared different things that Annie was sharing on her Instagram. Now, most times we see all these memes and we share it, not thinking anything of it. But by the time you get into public eye, whatever you share, people are going to think. So now the first post she had shared, she said, never refriend or refamily anyone back into your life if they try to ruin your character, finances, or relationship. A snake may shed its skin, but it's still a snake always. Another one she shared, she said, we're not here long enough to be living unhappy. She shared another one. She said, my whole life changed when I realized I could be humble and calm, yet take no shit and set solid boundaries to protect my energy. This is Annie sharing on her own page. I want to assure you people, even if Annie takes 3 years, it's okay. If on the one hand, we are saying women heal, women heal, women heal. On the other hand, people are healing in different ways. Somebody like me, she did not post anything cryptic. That's how the way you know the people are different. Some other people would have written book. Toke wrote book now. Is it that you're saying that Toke should have been like me to ignore? Toke wrote book. There are people that have come out and done movie series. Some people have done different things. But this is a way of healing. If at all she's talking about it, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. On the other hand, Annie has been having the time of her life. There's a video of her, I think, with Swanky. I don't know if this is even essay. Are they shooting new episodes in essay? She's just having the time of her life. So me, I would say, this their Ni Dibia thing. I don't fully support the way the whole thing happened, but I think both parties are being a bit mature compared to what we are used to. I'm not going to call names. Compared to what we are used to, they are being mature. I get that most of these side comments can be seen as one thing or the other. Like maybe she commenting now that she drew strength by knowing that, okay, she can be everything soft and all, but still not take shit. Many people say, hey, Annie, if Tuface did not leave you, there was one person that wrote that thing, and it was a lady. I most times when I read these things, I just scroll past. A lady actually commented. She said, she should keep quiet, Joe, and move on. After all, if Tuface did not leave her, I'm going to look for that thing. I see. Sorry, my people. Be like say, I need to find her. Bam, I don't see him. So somebody wrote, I think her name is Uche. She said, Annie, we love you, but please try and heal. If Innocent didn't leave, you would have still been in that situation with him. Girl, the man cheated on you with everything that had a pulse, but you stayed. It took him embarrassing you publicly, cutting ties with you publicly for you to leave that man. Girl, heal, shine and move on. And no, karma may or may not visit him. That's not for us to decide. But all this your every Eke market day posting is getting exhausting, to be honest. Your ex is with someone else. Focus on yourself. I know the Stockholm syndrome still has you on chokehold, but get out of it. Love and light. I think this is pretty mean. I think this is pretty mean. Like, nah. I think me personally, a lot of people are like, word, 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 you know. But I think it's mean, Uche. I think it's mean. It's uncalled for. So what? You think it's easy for people to leave marriages? It is sweet. It is sweet for our mouth. You see, in the type of saying, that man cheated on you with everything that has a pulse. You did not leave. You would have stayed. She has 2 children. There are women that even till today, I keep giving example that no matter what is happening, no matter how much we come and do video that, hey, it's not do or die, there are people that will still be inside. You cannot in that way now fault them. Some people, their deliverance is God forcing the person that is oppressing them to leave them. That is when you get prayer where you go pray, say, if I don't even have strength to leave this situation, God, allow this person to embarrass me the way that even if I dey mad, I'm not going to go back. That is a deep prayer. It's a prayer that when you tell God, if this thing is an addiction, allow this my going. Because if I don't have strength to go, or if every time I'm going, they just call me, Annie, Uwana, you run and come back, you pray. Because this is not advice. So if you want to take it, take. If you don't want to take it, your business. But if you know that even in your personal life, you have something that you can't even leave, the best, God, allow this person leave me, Kwanu. If you cannot leave, allow this person leave me. And I'm not talking about leaving that or two go talk for phone tomorrow, a thing go settle. Public disgrace. I used to have a prayer, and for those that are my OG darlings, you people know it. I say, this one is pretty similar. I say, God, if you see me going through the wrong path, even if it means dragging me on hot quota with broken bottle, drag me. Hot quota outside on broken bottle is like a public drag, such that don't allow me to enter that path. Outside, drag me so that my eye go clear. Let my eye clear. The one that I will never even make that. Let me go to the right path. It's a dangerous prayer. It's not prayer that everybody can pray. So personally, I feel chill. Chill. If somebody started dating somebody from 15, your shopping mouth, some of them never feel whole relationship 6 months. They type because Instagram is free. Somebody that knows somebody. If we are not even being, how would I put it? If we can give like fair allowance for May to just chill and take her time and do her things. May is not a typing person, but Annie is a typing person. We're all women. Now she dey type. Whatever she's typing and however she's going through her healing, she started that relationship 15. 1-5. For goodness sake. So now so what they do? This has nothing to do with Nii Dibia because she's not stealing a man that we thought was perfect. The thing with Tuface's own is that we know the kind of person he is. So it's not like he gave us the perception that he was an angel. So we are not facing Nii Dibia like she stole one precious item. As in the case of Yule Doche, which I would say many people esteemed so high, and this matter just seemed like he broke people's hearts, quote unquote, okay? Somebody else wrote, gaslighting at its finest. You allegedly almost spy the man, yet you make him look like a demon for moving on. You know what you signed up for when you agreed to be his wife, yet you couldn't handle it. Sorry, dear. I know it's hard, but you can always move on without throwing shades and jabs. I hope you heal soon. Another lady. This person too, this is a silly response. I understand that every videos I've come to do here, I said the both of them were toxic for each other. And they had gotten to the point where Annie was not holding on to him because she liked the situation. She was holding on to him because she has so fought to get this thing, that this thing has to make sense. She has, when you fight different girls, fight. The thing where they fight for, let's say is this bottle now. They fight or you don't get them. Now you're looking at it like, so this bottle, this upset break. So this other side has flaw. It's no longer worth the thing you went through. The fights, the enemies, the people you cut off your life because you were suspecting. You don't trust the husband. You don't come to my house. You don't come to my house. So it left love and entered resentment. And that was when they became volatile for each other. But you could still see if you watch Young African and Famous, I've been a Young Famous and African, that she still had, you know, when the thing still did there, but you can see that the two of them head, the two they jam head. They two they jam head. So for you to write that you almost spy the man, is it not both ways? All the things he's doing cannot buy her. Is it because she did not come out to say if she got STD or anything? Not gonna they calm down now. Nobody's saying Annie is an angel. But if she comes out to write this thing, on the one hand, women, learn how to share your story. On the other hand, move on. Who are you to tell somebody to move on? For relationship that is almost 25, almost more than half of her life, she has known this man. You open your gullet, say, move on, gaslighting at its finest. You will never date person, keep 2 years. All on they type for social media. They drink water. Oh my God, God will punish you, Femi. 2 years, oh. In fact, inside that 2 years, 1 year, he never really understand if he like you. Yeah. You know, internet is a place where we do tell people, especially when they watch football. Ronaldo, are you stupid? Kick that ball. Until you enter the situation. Nobody's praying for that, but a little, you know, even in a case where you know that the person is what will I say? You know the person is an accomplice to their own destruction. At least small adjustments. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So for me, I don't think like she was responding to Natasha. However, Natasha most recently came out and I don't know. I don't think I saved that post too. Oh my God, I feel so sad. Most times when I read this thing, I feel sad I don't save it. But she was hailing her man. She was like, oh, my man looks so good. Like, I think she was in the studio. And then she posted herself once again. This is not even a way to shade her. But if I see Natasha on her own, it will be very, very hard for me to put a face to the name. I'm being very honest. It will be very hard because when she even posted that, I'm trying to look for the page where I saw it. When she posted, I think Tuface is in the studio right now in the UK, and then she took a picture of herself. I'm like, sis, I don't think that people are saying this thing to spite her or anything, but the face change is ridiculous every single day. Every single day. I feel like, I don't know if it's the glasses. I feel if she lets go of the glasses and uses her face more often, we'll come to know the face. Do you get that? I don't even know if that makes sense, but yes, Natasha is still in London with Tuface and he's recording. So thankfully, we are going to be getting new music. As in the case of Tuface, like I said, I don't mind. I'll listen to any song he drops. I mean, whatever happens in his life is not a problem. But like I said, for Yul Edochie's case, it becomes tougher for people to get to the point of forgiveness, to start watching his movie without that feeling of, you know, that pain because of the way he handled his own. Tuface did not handle the situation the same way. Yes, he came out and said, "Na me talk am," but that's not saying anything. He never came out beyond then to, you know, gaslight or do any other thing. He just let it go like that. So I would say for that, congratulations to the two of them, Tuface and Nii Dibia. Hopefully she has been able to get somebody that will be getting to the UK if she has cravings or whatever that she needed. You understand? So yes, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. That's the update. Annie may be in SA shooting a new season for Young, Famous and African. I may be. Why? Because the kids say they miss her. And there's a video on her page where she was with Swanky. So if they are actually shooting a new episode, I feel like, I don't know who is in her management or something. What other shows can we get for Annie? What other movies? What other things can we get for her? So I believe that a busy mind kind of helps you heal faster. When you're idle, you don't heal as fast. And also in her case, because kids are involved, so one way or the other, there is no way to just say heal. Just the same thing with May Edochie. Unlike May Edochie, where the husband is deciding to remove body from the kids, Tuface is an involved father, so they still get to speak with their dad and all of that. So managing that process of co-parenting is also, you know, an issue. It will be tough. It will take a while, but please let us be more careful with our words, especially when women are healing. Now we tell them to come outside, share their experience. They don't come out, they talk of things where they face. You say, hey, shut up your mouth and heal. Which one? Can we stand in one place? So that tomorrow now, if you're going through something, nobody comes online and say, shut up and heal. After all, there are women that drive to universities to beg side chicks, beg, please release my husband. Are we going to insult her? Those people have children. They have begged side chick, please. No matter what you do, help him to remember home. Please, release him. School fees is coming. There are women, you look at that situation and be like, why don't you leave? Why didn't you just quit the disrespect and leave? It's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. Nobody's in a perfect situation. I pray that God helps us to be a bit more lenient with our words, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm your girl, Asidalin. Please check out my other videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.